It's Week 15 of the NFL. And coming up next, it's the Jets' leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week.
Riley Patterson is the kicker, and he's got it on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They're led out by the former Missouri Tiger, who is their rookie quarterback.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you. And find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it. If they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
Second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On the ready.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
First play, and May goes to the air. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago.
Ready.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Ready, go.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Check go.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll go right back to Algier. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And that is punt In the end zone, he's in. Hendrick Bourne. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his third touchdown on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
First and 10. On the handoff, it's Allen. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Up on a 2nd down and 8.
19 tight, 19 tight. Left wing 19, Buffalo 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Back to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. It'll go down as an incompletion.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60, 19 Lions.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's go now.
2nd and a yard. In motion, the tight end is on. On 2nd down, they run with Allen. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Ready? Panther streak, Panther
Here's a run. And this time he's in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Jets.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense ready to take over for their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. There's a throw right side. But it be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Ready, ready.
Here's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Here we go, set.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. On the give, this is Algier. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's a run with Algier. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
Go! Hey, hey, rig it.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Taking off, he'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Ready? Set go.
To throw now. May. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Now May. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense and Braylon Allen ready to take over again. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He's trying to get that to his running back, Braylon Allen. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On 4th down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line.
Let's go.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here with Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
May gonna look to throw. All in by the tight end, Henry. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, New England.
Here we go, sack.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 7.
Throwing now is May. And that one incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Set up. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Pope that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. May to the air once more. Airing one out for Bourne. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Jets offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start with great field position. Up at their 45. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the give, this is Allen. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing now on first and 10. Open man, that's Gibson. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Jets first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll run with Allen. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff can get a chance to look him over during the break.
Let's go now. Ready to work, ready to work. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, Dragon 60. Ready.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes. Well, they turn around and they decide to give it to the big fullback this time to try to get it over the goal line, but this defense proves there is not a lot of...
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So we've reached halftime, and the visit head. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Patriots offense and Tyler Algier. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go, set. Hut, go.
They'll start on the ground with Algier. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Set up.
Now Algier. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Set go.
Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Smash, smash.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
No. Bronco switch. Alert.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
Ready, go.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
It's Algier. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Jets offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking off. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. And in this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here comes Allen. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
19 Lions. Hurt, hurt. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Let's go now. Hurt, hurt. Check go.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Riggs, Riggs. 70 rings, 70 rings. 18 Randall.
Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Ready, set.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go.
On the give, this is their fullback. He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26. Here's a 2nd and 9.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one caught by Wilson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Mustang 19.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's a short one taken in by Conklin.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Shut up! 70 Lion! 3 Lion! Ready?
On the ground, it's Allen. And the Jets are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Come on, set, hunt up!
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On 2nd down, it's May. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
That one on target, and Pope's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's May again. That's caught. It's Javon Baker. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Patriots draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to claim one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs. On the handoff, it's Allen. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
There we go, set. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set up. Tiger.
A carry here for Allen. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
At the 60. At the 60. Ready?
They go back to Allen. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Come on. Set.
And the Jets first down.
18. Pioneer. Go street. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
79 Broncos. Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The open man is Wilson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Throwing is May. To the left side here. Caught by Baker. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Off the play fake, it's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Javon Baker was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Go track.
They'll stick with him again. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down.
Illegal block in the back.
And this one might not stand up. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 18 rattle. Ready.
Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. From out of the gun, here's May. This one complete to Bourne. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, first and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. On play action, here's May. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
May to throw again. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So this one a win for the visiting Jets, and it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.